Oh! Ah! It's all going wrong today, girls. Hello, beautifuls. Welcome back to my Chanel. Oh my goodness, goodness me. It's time for another America's Next Top Model, my loves. But before we get in today, my lovelies, it's been a little while since I've done an America's Next Top Model video. Honestly, I took that little week off and it's completely like disheveled my timeline on like where I am and what videos I'm making and like how long it's been since a certain episode in a certain series. So before that, I want to remind you guys that I will be guesting at Sitsi London, and that is on November 27th and 28th at the Excel Centre in London. London, all of your fave YouTubers are going to be there, and I am also on the guest list. So, today we're going to be watching America's Next Top Model Cycle 1, Episode 3 now. There's a little bit of drama with this episode because I actually reacted to a chunk of this episode a couple of months ago, and within it we identified the problematic makeovers they gave people and some of the discourse that happened throughout the episode about certain topics and subjects. So this episode was kind of a little bit difficult for me to like think about doing because I have only just recently reacted to a good chunk of it. So I'm now going to think of it as if someone 2, 3, 4, 5 years time wants to watch America's Next Top Model Cycle 1 and they type it into YouTube and I come up, I want there to be a linear playlist with every episode reacted to. So that is why today we are reacting to episode 3. I will not be repeating myself on certain subjects though, but I will advise you to check out that little video up there. Is it up there or up here? Whichever one it is. If you want my thoughts on those problematic makeovers. But without further ado, my loves, shall we watch America's Next Top Scandal Girls? She's a warm woman. In go the Ohrhanger. Yes. Come on, Tyra, what are you gonna do this week? Ooh, oh. Oh, sound testing is so dumb. I love it. Right, let's go, girls.
Katie's overt sensuality hurt her, as she was the one asked to leave.
Oh, yes, Katie left. I love the tambourine. Is it a tambourine? Scandal Girls. Oh my God, it's a Scandal Girls. Scandal Girls. Oh my God, Scandal Girls. Oh, scandal, 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 scandal. Who will be America's Next Top Girl? Oh, I do like it. It's really problematic, but I do enjoy this show. It brings me great nostalgia, even though it's
eliminated.
awful.
It's gonna be weird. That is one person I did not expect to go.
Smoking Girls. Katie.
Last judgment day, it was really hard on me because I felt like I couldn't give it my best.
Adrianne, that runway walk, girl. Were you present?
Yes, ma'am. I mean, the reality has finally hit me that there's gonna be eliminations.
Well, yes.
Quite smoking, but today was really nerve-wracking.
It seems Adrianne is taking the competition a little bit too seriously, so I'm getting a certain just stressful vibe from her.
There's money issue.
Hashtag stressful vibes. Who's felt those? Too many.
It's in my family, and that's why I really, really need this.
Okay, but you guys are gonna like this.
How cute is that?
What's his name again?
Is this her?
So your boyfriend's like famous?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
She dates a famous man.
my boyfriend. His name's Corey. He rides BMX professionally. We're so close and we're always together. But now I'm 22. I need to learn a little bit of independence, you know, and this is it.
Hey, Henry.
22. She's 22 years old. 22. 22? I think people just looked a lot older back in the mid-2000s.
Me. Hey, baby doll, it's me. Hey, it's me. Babe, it's me.
Oh, this is disheartening.
Hey, pumpkin, it's me.
It's really, 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 really hard. Really hard. I
that's
almost lost it a
unfair.
couple times. I want to cry sometimes, but
Yes.
I need to be okay.
I'm getting suspicious vibes from this boyfriend. Who's getting suspicious vibes from this boyfriend? Hashtag suspicious vibes. You know, if I was going away to a TV show and I had a boyfriend and I said to them, I need you to pick up the phone when I call you because I'm not going to be able to speak to you very often, and they didn't repeatedly, I would be like seriously reconsidering what on earth that relationship means to them, because if the thigh-high boot was on the other foot, I would absolutely be there at the beck and call in order to provide support. So, Shannon, I think that you need to put the man in the bin. Oh, very London. Not London, New York.
Beauty in
Here we
real
go.
life and beauty in the modeling industry are two totally different things.
Ooh,
and it
blurry
was
lady.
important for me to transform the girls from normal
Oh, yes,
everyday
makeovers.
pretty girls on the street to high fashion models.
High fashion models. So what we're going to do is keep in mind high fashion models. We're going to say, okay, is this a high fashion model? Let's think about high fashion models. High fashion models.
So today,
Hello,
as you guys can see,
in
you're
the
at the looking
salon.
salon. You guys are already fierce.
Yes.
We're going to make you fierce.
Yeah.
And we have Jay Manuel here, who is my personal makeup artist.
Oh.
And he's going to be doing your faces. And this is Kim Lapine. She's the owner of the salon. And
Ooh.
her team is going to give you hair transformations.
I
No one will
thought
walk.
for a second I thought she was going to say hair transplants. I was like, yes, shave their heads, give them transplants. Can you imagine? Can you actually imagine? I wonder if America's Next Top Model would ever go that like loopy far to be like, oh, we're going to give you all hair transplants.
Walk out looking like what they walked in. All right? Be brave. I want to start with Elise. We're going to make you a pixie.
Oh,
A little
yes.
bit, like really chopped and cute, kind of elfish.
Yes.
Shannon, I want to bleach you out more. I want to just brighten you up. We might even add a little bit more hair extensions to thicken you up. Adrianne, I think we need to give her a hair weave, sew in some locks.
Oh,
very sexy.
yes.
I was
That-
so excited because for so many years I've wanted to do this, but I just
Hair
simply do not
extensions.
have the funds.
Hair extensions can be quite pricey. Back in this day, I remember there was a local shop where I used to live that actually sold like packs of hair extensions like on the walls and you could just go in and grab them. Back in the day, like a full set of like 16-inch human hair extensions, like a full wefted pack of like 613 blonde was like 30 to 35 pounds. And nowadays they are so much more expensive, which is a really strange situation because I feel like the industry has like blown up, but also like interesting practices are now taking place in the industry, which I'm not sure I fully indulge or enjoy, shall we say.
Robin, I think your hair is way too dark for your skin tone.
Disagree.
So we're going to lighten you up.
My hair
Disagree.
was jet black. It was nothing wrong with it being jet black.
Kissy,
I
your
agree,
hair
Robin.
is also too dark for your skin tone.
Disagree.
So we're going to lighten you up. And we're also going to give you old Tyra Banks hair from 1992. Long, thick, nice hair extensions. Nicole, we're going to straighten your hair. I was kind of iffy about the hair because I'm just not interested in straightening it. Ebony, this little piece of hair right here, that extra little thing, gone.
Oh. I mean, it doesn't
And
really like...
Giselle, what can we do with Giselle?
I don't know. I was like, okay, well,
yeah.
how come mine's not all figured out?
It needs to have color, and I think all that straggly thing, some of that has to go.
Straggly girls, straggly. Do you know what you don't want to do to a model? You don't want to be like, look at those straggly hairs, and then be like, right, go in front of camera, be fierce, be cool, be amazing. Oh, sell us the garments. Because, like, if someone was like, your straggly hair, and then was like, oh, how do you feel in this competition? I'd be like,
How do you think I feel in this competition, madam?
I've only just noticed, I really quite like Jay Manuel's top there. If that was in like grayscale, I think I would like that. Yes.
Bye, y'all.
Nicole
Come on, girls.
just paid like $1,500
Oh,
for her
yes.
extensions that she
I
has in her
remember
hair. She
this.
didn't want those to be removed at all.
I paid too much money, so right before I left, I did it the day before I left.
Whether you like it or not, you need to do what's good for your career, not for what necessarily you like.
Almost all of the girls were really
I sort of hate the fact that Jay Manuel has said that because, like, I understand that modeling agencies want you to be, unless you're a supermodel with, like, an iconic celebrity status, you really do have to be, like, a blank slate, and they just have to, like, you know, give styles to you on the day of the campaign or the shoot or the event or whatever it is that you're doing. I know that they give you the style there and then, but the idea that, like, they're gonna straighten naturally curly hair just seems bonkers to me because why? When he says something such as, oh, it's not about what you like, it's about getting far in your career, I do think that those two things can absolutely cross, you know, what's this motion? What's all this? Butterfly. No, what's it called? Coincide. There we go. Coincide. I do absolutely believe that those two things can. Otherwise, what's the point? Imagine waking up being like, I hate everything about me, and now I've got to go on camera.
really nervous when they stared doing the haircuts and talking about the dye jobs. I especially noticed Robin blanching
dye
at the
jobs.
idea of dyeing her hair from black to brown.
Don't look so sad. Models are canvases.
Yeah, I know.
They're canvas, and they're also chameleons.
I really don't have to.
No, you don't.
Oh.
I would have to say every girl except me seemed very nervous and didn't want to get their hair cut.
If I'm offered a job and they want me to do something, I will most definitely do that. And in this situation, I'm just worried. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how far I'm going to make it, you know.
Nicole.
I do want to restate as well that at this point in time, no one really knew about the power that America's Next Top Model would have. Nobody knew about the like infinite possibilities of America's Next Top Model. So I do kind of understand what Nicole is saying there, where she's like,
I don't want to take them out and I don't want to cut them off in case I'm going home.
you know,
Plain to the point where they wouldn't cut off as much as they would like. Therefore, she got what she wanted instead of what they were gonna give.
I mean, it's very 90s, isn't
It's a
it?
shock right now, though. I need to get used to
That to me, where is the high fashion in this look? Can someone tell me what is high fashion about this look? High fashion. Not Victoria's Secret fashion, not, you know, lingerie runway. High fashion, as in like Alexander McQueen, Christian Dior, Chanel girls.
It's a really big shock.
It's got 8 bumpets in.
Bump it up with Bumpits. Get that salon style look, fast and easy.
No.
Giselle cried, Giselle whined, Giselle moaned, Giselle groaned.
I'm just used to the way I had my hair.
It is quite nice.
I'm kind of concerned about
The thing about like hairstyles like this now is they really remind me of a very specific time in like beauty counter history. Like if you go to like, I don't know, Estee Lauder beauty counter, or if you go to like Clarins beauty counter, they have this kind of like blown out, like slightly curled wavy look that's just very, very, very specific, but also very achievable, if you know what I mean. And I feel like high fashion should always be the unachievable. That's why it is high fashion.
Elise's makeover was awesome.
All right, Elise, you're all
Did they do, is it red? Oh, I do like a
my
pixie.
haircut, but I was a little bit uncomfortable with the hair color. I'll
Yeah, what is the
probably dye
colour?
it back, but it's fine for now.
Like a red
It was
brown?
really just frustrating. The people did not
This
have the
is
correct
disgraceful.
flippers. Everybody basically sat. They didn't know what to do.
Disgraceful.
A little tough.
I didn't even like the way the woman was cutting my hair and the way they were having conversation in front of me.
Should we write our name in it?
Disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. Imagine, why would you do all this? Like, ridiculous. Also, she has lovely hair. Why are you doing all that? Why? No, there is no excuse for this sort of like microaggression. Like, no, this wasn't happening to anybody else in the salon, just Ebony. Unacceptable.
Hey, not everybody can cut your hair. And you can always grow it back, so, you know, I plan on doing that.
I liked your before hair. It was cool. Oh, here we go. Wefts of hair.
highlighted anyway, so I was really excited.
Oh, dear. Santa Claus.
I needed a new look.
Oh, is this big Tyra hair from the 90s? Is it? Is this big Tyra hair from the 90s?
Hej, vänster Betsy. No it bloody isn't.
I'm so pleased with the outcome.
I feel stupid because I'm like the tomboy out of the group. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, the whole process with the weave is very long and pretty
weaves
painful, but
take
I don't
a
like
long
to show
time.
anybody I'm going through pain, so I didn't say anything. It was definitely worth it, you know.
You do need to mention, though, if
I
it's going to be
look
painful.
a million times different.
That hairstyle, look at it. I know that I watched this a couple of months ago, but I mean, like, look. You tell me, is this a high fashion hairstyle? Come on, girls. Tell little old Luxie Poo, is this a high fashion hairstyle?
And times different.
Oh, a book.
Here about change.
Oh, is it?
Robin's always, you know, she's always talking
Very
about she's new
biblical.
for change. You know, at the same time, she's very diva-ish.
A diva is not a bad thing. I think that a diva is a lady.
Now, how light are we
Disagree.
talking? No, just so almost a little darker than your robe. You're not going to be blonde.
Robin's been frustrated with her whole
Her
hair
face.
situation. She didn't want to lighten it up at all.
Robin was
dear.
very scared to take her old weave out because she wanted everybody to think it was natural, but it wasn't.
I don't feel that.
I feel like that might have been a little bit of a rude comment to make as well, because like, there's no need to be like bitchy when it comes to people's hair, because you don't know what's going on in their lives. You really don't.
This color is right for me. So it's kind of like just having like hair
I
color
think it's
from
too
H-E-double
light.
hockey sticks.
I'm pretty sure she has to be frustrated about
Double
that, you know?
hockey sticks? Yeah. What?
You do look like a different person.
Girl, I know.
Let me tell you a story, shall we, girls? So, if you say to someone,
Your hair is too dark for your skin tone,
and then you bleach their eyebrows to match the new hair that you've given them, indicates to me that if you are bleaching eyebrows something's not right with your hair color that you have chosen for this person, my lovelies. Now, I understand bleaching your eyebrows is like a stylistic choice. I think white and bleached eyebrows look so fun and so cool and so different and so edgy. But if you're going to be doing root touch-ups and then also having to do it through the eyebrows and you aren't like grey, this is a lot of work for someone who's meant to be a blank canvas high fashion model, isn't it?
Today's
Come on, Jay Manuel.
lesson is going to be about establishing a look for yourselves.
A
I'm going
masterclass.
to train you to apply 2 kinds of makeup using Revlon.
2.
One for day and one for night.
Oh.
Remember everything I'm teaching you because you will be tested on it.
Yes.
And if you're putting on yourself, you're going to look down your nose and then you're going to press it in the corners.
The false eyelashes, I probably won't be very good at doing that.
Never, ever, ever match your eyeshadow to your gown.
Lies. I said this in this video before. You can match your eyeshadow to your outfit. If you've got a lovely accessory that's blue, let's say, and you want to add just a little bit of a blue shimmer, maybe on the inner corner, or a dark navy slight shadow on the outside of your eye after the rest of your eye makeup is finished, just to tie everything in, go for it, my love. Go for it. Never let anyone be like, you can't do that with your makeup. We're not in the 90s anymore. We're not in the 80s. We're not in the 70s. We're not in the 60s. You can do whatever you want with your makeup, sis. There are no rules. And if you do it well, everyone will be like, oh my God, I didn't know you could wear X colored eyeshadow. Maybe I shall try it myself, girls. Ooh.
Always moisturize your skin underneath makeup.
Moisture.
Jay Manuel is absolutely excellent, especially skincare, which is one of my issues.
He is a good
If
makeup
you're going
artist.
to be doing Revlon contracts, you really need to have your skin.
I must actually say, if you're going to be moisturizing every single day, which you should be doing at least twice per day, do not pull faces whilst you're doing it. Same with taking your makeup off. Try not to pull really like dramatic faces because you're going to age your skin. And the whole point of being a model is to kind of like keep yourself in that like youthful, glowy age range that we're still hiring, you know, for as long as possible. So that's just my little tip. Yes.
And on point.
I am a makeup artist, you know, but I'm also very new to the game.
Oh, that's great. So you've picked up some techniques. The makeup artist is your last front to the world, so you never want to piss them off.
Look at
they'll
those
mess
curls.
you up.
They won't. Lies. They'll walk out, but they won't mess you up. Wind. Nighttime in New York City, girls.
A couple of the girls didn't like their makeovers from the salon.
It sounded like she said from the Swan. That's the one, girls. Ooh, the crossover we never knew we wanted, did we? America's Next Top Swan, girls. Let's not give these producers any ideas, shall we? We don't need a revival of that. I did actually want to point out how chopped up did that sentence sound. It sounded like she was like, some of the girls have never, like, from the salon. Like, it sounded really like that. Like, some of the girls didn't like their haircuts from the salon. Do you know what I mean? It sounded really spliced together. So they're desperately trying to fulfill this storyline, aren't they? Of people being like, I'm unhappy, girls, time to rage. This is disgraceful.
Uneven. Yeah. They messed up shaving her head that bad.
It is very upsetting to an African-American woman to go into a salon and the person to do her hair incorrectly. It is very inappropriate.
Yes, especially on a show that is hosted by a woman of color and also have people of color working in production. They should have known better. They really should have known better. Why was Ebony put at a specific disadvantage in this challenge? I guess this is a challenge. This makeover. Why? That was unnecessary. It wasn't needed. Like, you could have easily brought in someone with special expertise. It doesn't make any sense to me.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
Ebony,
exactly.
She just gets going and cannot stop. And it's a little bit weird.
No, it is not weird, my love. It is not weird. When you have faced injustices in the world. So we know Ebony is a lesbian and she's also a woman of color. And also she's a woman as well. So no doubt she has had quite a few troubles and tribulations in her life that she's had to battle, shall we say. And I feel like she is perfectly entitled to point out problems where she sees them. And the thing, because any of these other models will do it. Any of the other people on this cast will do it. But for some reason they've honed in on Ebony, just like, oh, she's being very angry and loud. It's a bit weird. Really? I know this was like nearly 20 years ago, but like, I don't like it.
Person could be violent. I could have been crazy up in there, but of course it's not my personality. An African-American man they had there was there for pieces.
Why
is
Robin?
There for that. That wasn't his technique and his job. It's very interesting. You would think that they would have one person there trained to do everything. The salon was beautiful. The makeup was fabulous. The people were great.
I agree.
Yeah. No, it's messed up. I don't understand. I mean, Tyra would not have this. She's too scared of this. Girl,
you are correct.
Girl, this is not a style. This is horrible. It's professional. Oh my God, it's ridiculous. I am confused.
Oh
my word, you guys are mean.
Dislike.
And we know you black. I'm black too. I'm not happy with my hair. I look like, albino prostitute.
I completely
Robin, let's not do all that.
didn't understand
I think I look like that today, though.
Robin's assertion that her haircut made her look like a prostitute. But then again, I'm not really familiar with prostitute trends.
With all that. Sex worker trends, ridiculous. Oh.
I haven't talked to my boyfriend since I've been here, and I need him. I need to talk to him to get through my day.
Honey, he should be home. He called me and told me he was going to be, and then now he's not. Okay, I can't even think of it. There's so many things that I'm avoiding thinking about. Corey is unreachable, as usual.
My fears are being dependent on somebody else and maybe not doing what I want to do.
Ooh. I feel like they're going for a storyline here where they're like, oh, poor Nicole. If you were in a show and you had a significant other and you were allowed a certain amount of time to phone them per week, well, according to the Swan, it was a 10-minute phone call per week. I have no idea if it's the same case with this, but I'm guessing with all these people in the house, it's going to be something like that, if not exactly the same. How would you feel if time and time and time again your significant other ignored you in this great, troublesome, stressful time that you have? I would not be pleased. No.
I miss him a lot.
Clearly he doesn't miss you.
Right.
Hateful. Hateful. Oh.
Hey, come to the living room. I brought stuff for you guys. Hi. Come.
House
I went to
invaders
Revlon today,
times
as you
8.
can see.
Oh, everyone's
All right.
happy.
There are 4 huge bags of makeup here. Now, you were talking about you didn't like your hair. You know what?
Yes.
If they wanted to shave a strip down the middle of your head,
That's what's fine. That's why.
that's cool. All right? And the same thing, Nicole, you were like,
Why did you say that to Ebony and Ebony alone? Everyone, well, maybe not everyone, but a lot of people had problems with their makeovers. Why did you single out Ebony, Jay Manuel? And also, what self-respecting high-fashion salon would shave a line down the middle of someone's head for a single campaign? That's very gaslighty. That's very oh, because you're not doing what we're saying, we're gonna send you home. Oh, I forget. All the little hairs on my body are ooh, time to bleed.
I can't have them take out my weave. I spent $1,500. You just told the world, if there was a huge hair company out there, we're not going to give that girl a $300,000 hair campaign because she doesn't want to take out her $1,500 weave. Robin, you have real issues with your hair and you said you feel like a clown. You got to understand, you're here to compete to become a top model.
She didn't say that, but so he isn't just singling out Ebony. I jumped the gun a little bit there, but I do feel like he's very much what we do to you, you have no choice in, which I don't like at all because this is just TV, and this is TV 20 years ago, in which none of these women are guaranteed modeling careers afterwards. So he's saying your legitimate discomfort now is invalid because of this mythological situation that I have made up. Really, girl?
No, you might as well go home and just be Miss Soy Milk or whatever. Do you know what I mean? It's not gonna work. Soybean, soy latte, whatever. The point is, this is a competition. Do you want to be a top model or you want to go home? So today, you guys are gonna meet up with
I've only just seen her hair there. What was this? Look at Shannon's hair. Is this Shannon? I think this is Shannon, isn't it? Look at Shannon's hair. Look how she's literally got a mushroom and then shelf hair. Shelf hair is a phenomenon where the hair extensions do not match and they just come you have gorgeous styled hair and then you just have lank extensions coming out from underneath. That's a hair shelf. A shelf of hair. What have they done to Shannon? I know she's just woken up and they're having the makeup talk, but still, this is terrible. She had long, gorgeous hair. Why would you give her this many layers and weirdness? Look how short. She's got a bit here that's really short. It would be almost like me having, let's just say, a long bit here and then this bit back here being up to here. That doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that? What self-respecting hairstylist would do that? Weird. Oh, it's weird.
So today, you guys are gonna meet up with Derek Kahn. He's gonna take you through some styling things. And when I meet up with you and Derek, we're gonna have a little competition that can move one of you girls up in the modeling career. It's up to the 8 of you left to compete amongst each other to get to be the one who gets to go with us. Okay, and what I want you guys to do is go through the bags. Revlon supplied you the makeup, and you have to find your foundation color and powder.
Oh, basically being a makeup artist, I jumped around to different companies, trying to get, different types of pieces of knowledge.
Yes,
you have a brush?
good idea.
Yeah, okay, get your brush.
Oh, it's so interesting.
They might come to the girls. Or brushing in a little bit. Yeah. Okay, you got it? Okay.
It's so interesting watching how, this is 20 years ago, when before YouTube, before internet makeup tutorials really took off. I mean, there were a couple of, blog posts about, specific makeup pictorials, they were called, because you'd have, picture description of like what was going on the makeup. But if you didn't have like access to books explaining makeup looks to you from makeup artists, there was really no way to share like makeup tips, which is why all of us were having like shiny blue pencil eyeliner across the top and no shadow, no blending, nothing else. Bright orange foundation blended into the lip with nothing on it. Do you remember that? Do you remember? And Dream Matte Mousse. Dream Matte Mousse, everybody. Dream Matte Mousse.
It's good already. Okay.
Madison Avenue, girls. Fashion on the go.
Thanks so much, ladies.
Derek Kahn is a diva stylist.
A diva?
For the girls to develop their own style, I want to expose
Oh,
them
look,
to
he
the
looks so
top
fun.
level of fashion in New York City.
Madison Avenue is a place for very, very rich folk.
It was fun to see obscenely expensive clothes and shoes and jewelry.
The jewelry was absolutely breathtaking.
It's worth it more than like everything my whole immediate family has ever owned.
I thought Derek was really funny.
Like, okay, I have lovely cleavage. Show that damn thing. I have a beautiful booty. Show it.
He's kind of like the girlfriend that you want to talk to and laugh.
Diamonds in the breast.
Mummy's got breasts.
You will be modeling for the rest of your days.
Oh.
Okay, don't forget, let's pat them down now, because I know the ring, somebody got a ring in their pocket.
Oh. The models are
Adrianne and I
thieves?
kept joking about pretending that we were rich, and everybody was shocked when Robin proved that she really is rich.
She's actually shopping.
By pretty ostentatiously throwing down for that ostentatious pair of boots.
It's kind of
Oh,
weird.
these are divine.
I purchased a pair of boots, but I mean, it was nothing. Your feet are what hold you up, so therefore you must wear good shoes. I just love going shopping. That's like my weakness.
Let's see you divas.
Oh, it's so... Personally, I hate shopping. I hate all forms of shopping. I like to have an idea of what my outfits are going to look like in my mind before I seek out the pieces to get them from wherever the places that they are that I get them from. When someone says like, oh, I just really like shopping and that's all I enjoy, I am a bit like... But shopping isn't doing anything. You're not creating something. You're not enjoying something. You're just... Oh, I don't know. Am I being hateful? Maybe I'm being a bit hateful. Okay.
This looks gorgeous on you. This is not how the top works. But guess what? She made it work. This is a little too shopping spree.
Dowdy?
A top like this makes it a little hoochified.
Bosoms.
Breasts.
Oh, look who it isn't.
Wow, you guys have been busy. Derek's been busy, my gosh.
A busy
This
woman.
is the makeup challenge.
More Revlon,
All right?
girls. I wonder if Revlon sponsored this series. Do we wonder, do we? Look at all these strategically placed bags of Revlon.
So you guys are all looking beautiful. You did your kind of day makeup. So now what you have to do is transform yourself into evening. And Revlon
Put on a
scent
dark
makeup.
lip.
So everything you need is in the bag. This is a competition. Just one winner gets to go to a really big, fabulous function tonight.
Ooh, a
You're gonna
luncheon.
have 10 minutes. And
10?
I'm gonna pick the winner.
I think that everyone
Come on,
was
girls.
really, really nervous, and we were all kind of starting to chomp at the bit.
Here's the stopwatch.
Chomp
So
at the
3,
bit.
2,
Nibble, nibble.
1, let's go.
Rush! Girls, don't put a pan stick on. You'll regret it. Oh, my goodness. Sponges. Cosmetic sponges on the go. Oh, my goodness, that's a pencil wrong. Oh, dear. Smile like a psycho. Powder in the eyeball.
Just going on the last minute.
Ooh. Wiggle. Bounce.
3,
Wiggle. Oh.
2,
Oh, dear.
1.
Oh.
All right, everything's got to go down right now.
Oh, dear. Okay, come on, men.
Does this
All
look
right.
like what I did yesterday? Okay.
I did this horrible makeup on myself. I could not believe it was made.
It's not horrible.
I'm thinking you're right. I didn't
Yeah,
think it was. I know.
yeah. And one of the things I said is never match your outfit with your eyeshadow. This is like looking close, but that's a good try. At least it's looking good. All right, Nicole.
Okay, you're gonna laugh.
Yeah, you need practice.
Yeah.
Aw.
Giselle. It's great, but remember yesterday we talked about minimizing the width of your face? Remember how we had bronzed and shaped your face?
Oh, that's what I did.
Robin.
The thing is, when you're using Revlon, like, especially back in the day, Revlon I don't think would have been anywhere near as, like, super highly pigmented. Enough pigment to do, like, contouring. As in, like, contouring back in the... Like, contouring now with products that were like,
we put 0.5% pigment in this, and you can just go up.
Like, that's not good enough for contouring. So, kind of weird that he would pick on her for that. But then again, all of these instances are completely over the top, manufactured for television. Because, did we really get to see any, like, day to night, like, tutorial earlier in the show? He just kind of went like, we're doing a masterclass, and then showed us nothing. Do you know what I mean? So, it's very like, how would we know if this matched with what he taught them? Except, don't match. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not interested in that iTunes hit.
This is pretty close. Given your mood yesterday, I can't believe you actually took anything in. Shannon, remember we were talking about cutting the lashes using a piece on the end? And I said, yeah, but you got them back to front. Kissy. Oh. The only thing that I really would have done is tried to rim your eyes and smoke it out a little bit more. So,
a little bit of contouring.
I have to pick
Eyeball
one
contour.
winner who gets to go to the Indian Consulate tonight to meet some very influential people in the fashion industry.
Was that an overlaid sentence?
I honestly have to say, Elise, I think you won.
Yes!
You did the closest. You got the exact number of
She's being a lot more likable this episode, shall we say. So, in previous episodes, I was like, oh my gosh, she's just gone on this hateful rant about everyone she's there. This episode, she doesn't seem to be as, for lack of a better word, difficult and unlikable, shall I say? Am I allowed to say that? I mean, it did air 20 years ago. Am I allowed to?
lashes I told her to put on. She put it in the exact same spot.
Okay.
So she did exactly what I asked.
I wouldn't call that a night
Elise,
makeup, but there we go.
You get to choose 3 girls to go with you.
Okay, Nicole,
Scandal.
thank you for the scissors, I choose you.
Oh.
Adrian, thank you very much for the mascara, I choose you. The last girl I chose randomly, so I guess it could have been anyone. Does anyone's mother's maiden name start with a G? But
You could lie.
It was Robin. Robin.
But you could lie.
I'm not
How would we
feeling
know?
very
What's going on here? What's
She
exactly
doesn't want
going
to
on?
go. I figure if I go and I feel sick while I'm there, so I'm not going to go and not feel good the whole time. You know what I mean?
So just because you're not feeling well, you don't want to go?
Should there be another reason?
Well, I mean, you don't look deathly ill. And I mean,
definitely
Are
not
you,
deathly.
are you a doctor? Are you a doctor, Jay Manuel? Are you a doctor? So, interestingly enough, but we actually found out a couple of months ago, when we looked at the makeover episode last time, we actually found out, as I'm sure we're probably going to see a little bit later in the episode, that the house had a food poisoning bug going around. So, she very well could genuinely be unwell. And Jay Manuel is like, well, you don't look deathly. Regardless of the fact that she's just literally rushed a lot of makeup on her face in 10 minutes as well. Of course she won't look deathly. Not very acceptable, is it? Oh, weird.
Yeah, I just don't feel very good.
But you realize what you're turning down. You're turning down an opportunity to advance
Stop
your career.
gaslighting her. Stop
I mean, you
it.
still got to think about it. I mean, there
She's
are
an adult.
thousands of girls who still would want to be in your spot, whether they had the flu, fever, whatever.
If it had been me, I would.
You don't take a flu to a party. If you have the mumps, don't go to a party. If you have the flu, don't go to a party. If you have a cold, be sensible and don't go to a party. Especially if all these are like high-profile people you want to meet and they're important in the industry, and you're just there going like, like it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. You're not going to set a good example. Don't.
Have gone. No, there are no second thoughts.
It's not worth alienating the judges, and I don't think she came up with a good enough excuse.
That's fine if that's your decision, but you realize you could be putting someone else ahead of you. You could just be cut this week.
Well, if I'm cut this week because of this, and that's silly.
So then it's silly, and you go back home and you do what? Work at Burger King?
Don't be rude.
Okay. No, I'm not going.
You stand your ground, sis.
It looks like I have fake eyelashes on, right?
Can you not talk to me about your eyelashes? I really don't care.
Whoa, dude, I'm sorry.
Nicole not wanting to go, I think that was kind of dumb. In a way, I think she kind of wanted to go home and just call her boyfriend.
Mysterious women on the game. Mysterious women on the game.
And gentlemen, welcome to the Indian High Commission.
I like that code. Oh, that was.
It was just an
experience.
We have all my dear friends in fashion here. You have some.
And
of the
they're all
best
sitting in this
professionals our
corner.
Business. Maximilian Tucci, Constance White, a top fashion journalist.
Hi, ladies.
Well, I could tell like they're very wealthy, and they knew a lot about fashion.
This is our designer for the evening,
Really?
Anand John. Anand's absolutely brilliant. What we're going to do is get some of his garments on you, and we're going to critique it.
So Anand Jean is actually involved in his own nefarious situations, and we're not going to talk about him on this Chanel any much further. We're just going to watch these gorgeous women parade some clothes, shall we?
You know, if you're model, you gotta be
that is a
comfortable with your
disgusting
body.
shoe.
And here I am, just boobs the entire time.
Breast.
And
Mummy's
I didn't
got
care,
breasts.
So I hope that
Well, like
maybe
the choker.
counts for something.
Adrianne, I really
Lovely
liked
colour.
her look. I thought she had a sensuousness and sexuality.
She's just real thin. I love it.
Elise, I thought, had a really good look for the runway.
We have all glamour puss here.
Robin is an interesting case. The industry for large sizes is booming.
I'm still gagged. The industry for large sizes is booming. Whilst talking about Robin. Oh, it was a different time, girls. Okay.
If none of this happens for me, I think I'm gonna start considering, you know, getting married and having babies.
Baby?
At 22?
Hi, honey. I don't want to
He's
argue with you,
answered.
but I just have, I'm sorry, I'm not happy with you right now, babe. Are you just partying, or what's the deal?
You're the one that needs to get a hold of me when you have a second. Let me know when I can call you.
I have called you every single day, 4 times a day for the last 6 days. Did you try to call me yesterday?
No.
Day before?
No.
Day before?
No. I haven't
Dump
tried to
him,
call you at all.
sis. He doesn't care.
You know what? You're not being a supportive boyfriend.
Yeah, he doesn't
Corey,
care.
You're really not right now.
He does
You're
not care. In the bin. In the bin. In the bin.
You're always smiling. But what that's translating to is definitely like a spokesperson kind of a model. You, definite runway.
There were a lot of important people
This
there.
doesn't
I've
happen
been
at parties.
rejected for 8 years in the business, and I'm just being told at the Consulate, but I was definite print material.
You know, I think that everybody needs that exposure, that experience. So I think Nicole did miss out.
With Nicole not being here, do any of these women know what she looks like?
So
Why would you say that at a
are we having
party?
a good time? Are we growing apart? Tell me what's on your mind.
The reason I'm being is because I'm feeling really insecure about my girlfriend.
Well, you're obviously not.
Okay.
Don't act like you want me more.
No,
Stop blaming
I'm gonna hang
her.
up on you and say off. That's what I'm gonna do, Corey.
Did he just say if I don't speak to you, you'll want me more? What is this? Is this genuinely how guys think? Or maybe not now, but back in the day. Does that ever work? Ever? Ugh.
Don't do that.
You're not gonna be nice to me. You're not gonna listen to me. I have to cry to you. I have things I want to say to you. I'm sad. I'm lonely. I miss
I can't believe
you.
they used this
I
on
need
TV.
Support. So what do
Hateful.
you want me to do? You want me to drop out right now?
I don't know.
Why would you ask your girlfriend to give up this insane TV opportunity? Ridiculous. But at the same time, does she have a career now?
Hey, surprise.
Oh, a muscle man has
Good
entered the
morning,
building.
wannabe models. Wake up.
Hello.
We got 15 minutes
Clap
to
your
meet me upstairs. We're working out in this building today.
John, the trainer, is supposed to whip us all into shape and get us all to tone up.
Whip
like
up a
the
nice
judges told
meringue.
everybody to do.
Drive it up, good.
Ooh.
This
He looks like an
trainer
elf.
so has me psyched, because I love to work out.
You do?
Adrianne is an
Unrelatable
extreme
content.
individual. She is in phenomenal condition. One more.
Ooh.
Go slow, go slow.
Robin was very, very, very late because she was primping herself in the mirror.
Did you just come in? Come here for a second. Have a seat against this wall for a second. Get into this position like this, and just stay here. There's no reason to be late. Down, lower. Right there, stay there. Look at that. She's nuts. That's what you gotta do. You gotta get so psycho that you do that.
I think I show that I have a lot of drive, and I hope Miss Tyra and the rest see that.
Your legs are...
Gagged. This is very I don't know. I don't like the idea of being like of punishing someone for being. I mean, like at the end of the day, they're adults. If they've missed the opportunity, they've missed the opportunity. You shouldn't have to like teach an adult not to be late. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, this is giving me weird vibes. I'm not sure I like this. I can understand being like, I'm annoyed that someone is late, but you can then just be like, well, you get less time than everyone else because you are late. That is the decision you have made. And then being like, sit over here and do nothing. It's a bit like, it comes across as catty rather than being like, making a point of being like, well, you have used up your time. You don't get any extra. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's a bit, what a weird, like, would he have done that to a guy? If Robin was a guy, would the personal trainer have like treated him the same way or been like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't like that.
Warm now? You feel that? Okay, come over here. Have a seat right here. Do that now, okay? Push as hard as you can until you can't do anymore.
Oh, he's a bit aggressive with her.
I think John is good, but I don't know. Just some of the stuff didn't really fly right with me.
Robin was slacking, and she was lacking in her ability to do the exercises effectively. She was cheating on some of them.
That's why you give her a personalized workout that clearly works for her. If she doesn't enjoy doing it, it's not going to work. This is the thing about like working out and something. Like if you want to stay in shape or you want to get in shape or you want to have like a lifestyle change to be more interested in the gym and working out, you have to find something that you love to do. Nobody wants to be like, I hate this, I don't want to do this anymore. Always make sure that you enjoy it. This is weird, really weird. He's using the gym as a punishment when clearly it should be a form of excitement. They should want to be there. This is not going to build a great example of Robin of what gyms are in the future. Do you know what I mean? Ridiculous.
Just seems like everything that she does, she always has some kind of attitude.
Did you just finish a set? Did you push that set? Would you be happy with the set that you just did? If that was the only set you could do? If that was the only set you could do, you would be happy with it? You pushed yourself hard enough? Come over here. I'm getting the feeling you're not working hard enough for some reason. I don't know why. I'm just getting the feeling that you're not working hard enough.
I think she just felt like everybody was just picking on her.
She gets what she wants a lot, and when she doesn't get what she wants, I think she gets upset.
Quite
if I was
possibly.
a designer or a photographer, hell if I'd want to work with her.
See, the thing is, everyone has worked with someone who is particularly difficult, who just doesn't want to be there, who wants to be very diva-ish and wants to be like, well, I'm correct without really knowing like what it means to be correct in that situation. Everyone has had that in that like moment, but the fact that Robin is being portrayed this way on television and also being told that she's the plus size model, you know, she was only told the night before like, oh, you look really good for like the large size woman is booming in the industry, whatever it is that she was told. There's probably a few other things going on in the background. I do find it a little bit like, it's awkward to watch, but I can understand getting frustrated with someone who's not pulling their weight. But also, this is a TV show and she's an adult. If she doesn't want to do it, let her do it and let her fail. And then she will have that moment of realization or not, either or. Do you know what I mean? I feel like it's a bit weird to be like treating her a bit, almost like infantilizing her. I don't know. It's very strange.
All week, the girls have been learning about makeup, all facets of makeup. So I wanted to take it to the next level with a beauty shoot to see who has what it takes in front of the camera. As you guys know, today we're doing beauty shots. With beauty, it's here. There's very
look at that
little
filter.
forgiveness.
My goodness.
Not every model
Blur the
can
woman.
do beauty shots. So this is a very
Yes, they can.
important day.
Every model should be able to do beauty shots. That's the whole point of being a model. No, unless of course you're like a hand model or maybe like, I don't know, a toy plane model.
To see who's gonna go to the next level. And we're not just doing typical beauty shots, we're doing extreme beauty shots.
Each and every one of you are gonna have a strong concept.
Remember the word extreme. Okay, what we're gonna do is watch the rest of this show and keep in mind extreme. Extreme.
It's not going to be kind of soft and pretty. Some of it's going to be very edgy. So it's going to be all about
spray you in
getting your look on, and then as soon as you see it, try to be that person, be that character.
So,
ooh, right,
an amazing photographer here, Mr. Troy Ward.
This is really just going to be about what you're thinking and feeling. It's going to be right in on you, so it really comes from the eyes. And we have another model that you're going to work with that you don't know about.
I'm like, oh, I'm like wondering, maybe someone famous.
A model?
Brought models in from all over the world.
Oh my goodness, what
They walk in with these huge snakes. Oh
Serpent girls, Janessa.
I miss my snake so much. I have a
Oh,
snake named
someone has a
Regina,
snake?
and it's a ball python.
Really? Oh, so you'll be right at home.
Now there are girls that were all like, ooh-wee, they brought in a snake. I ain't taking a picture with a snake.
I've never touched a snake before. I don't play with reptiles and, you know, amphibians and all that.
You feel gorgeous?
I don't play with amphibians. Maybe the personal trainer was right.
You have to believe it, because if you don't believe it,
Well, this is interesting makeup, isn't it,
a
for
lot of
extreme
emotion
beauty?
in your eyes now. That's good, baby.
No
I believe
lashes.
it.
With the snakes involved, I was looking for someone that could still have the concentration to sell that picture gorgeously right here without
Is she
going,
crying? Oh no.
You're so much bigger than this snake. Let's try that.
I wear snakeskin boots, but, you know, I don't have to see it and feel it, and it just wasn't.
That's not. I don't like that. Snakeskin boots. Stop.
I had to call
She
on
hates
Jesus.
it.
I don't know how many times. Oh, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Take a breath. Take a breath. Jesus.
Oh, this is a bit much.
Robin was a little bit frozen by everything that was going on around her, but
Oh, what
she's
a
beautiful.
gorgeous
I mean, she's definitely
snake.
very beautiful.
The end product is glamorous, but what it takes to get to that is not so glamorous.
Well, that's modeling,
Thank you
sis.
so much.
This is almost like gilding a frame.
Every girl was given a different character. And I was watching them to see how well you can express that character through the camera lens.
Ooh, look at that little albino python.
Almost like a bird. You've just popped out of an egg. That's it. Nice.
Almost like a bird you've just popped out of an oog. Interesting.
Beautiful.
Oh, she's got her eyes on upside down.
Elise is very
cute.
aware of her body and she thinks about the shop.
Okay. I like this photographer.
It's gonna be fine.
Ooh, she's a muscly snake.
Beautiful. That's it.
A bedazzled lash.
Smile with your eyes a little bit.
Good. Right there. Kessie's good. She's got this sort of dough-like look about her.
Dough.
We got it.
Well, yeah, I mean, you did put doll makeup on her, so of course she's going to look like that.
But deadly.
Ooh. Stunning. Oh, yes.
Beautiful.
Oh, beautiful.
The thing about
I
Ebony
hate the
is
Swarovskis,
her
but there we
skin.
go.
I mean, you can fake it a little bit with retouching, but retouching's expensive.
That is so cool.
Very 80s.
Ooh.
Shannon's got a really beautiful look. I think she actually looks better on camera than she did when I just looked at her.
Interesting. Photo journaliers. Oh, little
Yeah,
serpent.
Giselle, don't push your chin so forward that you lose your neck.
Ooh.
Beautiful. Giselle was very brave.
Why have they spray
very
painted her with glitter?
Beautiful. Beautiful. She's very good.
How are they going to do any photo retouching if you've sprayed literal chunky glitter onto the face? This is very, very, very weird choice of makeup. Very strange. For extreme beauty, remember? Beauty shots.
Hold on.
Joking, Jane.
Oh, time to strangle.
The snake's pretty.
You don't think you look pretty?
My worst fear. Snakes,
Ooh.
right?
The
Never
bombshell.
ever thinking that they would ever do anything like this. I mean, that's just, weird.
Oh, not really.
He doesn't exist.
Okay. Oh, where's the head of the snake?
Yeah.
The only reason that I was okay with having the snake around my neck is because I don't want, any of my decisions while I'm here to affect the outcome of whether
I
or not
love
I
this
make it to the
makeup.
end.
Good. That's beautiful.
If you've noticed, they've given her little tiny tapes on the side of her face. If we go back, we can see. See, if you look up on the very, very corner of her eyebrow up here, she's got tape pulling it into the hairline. Oh, it's a DIY brow lift, girl. Dr. De Brow Lift will be pleased. I love this upswing look. I think it looks so fun.
I don't want, any of my decisions while I'm here to affect the outcome of whether or not I make it to the end.
Good. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Give me just a little hint of a smile. Really give me the eyes there.
Your eyes are a little dead. Smile with your eyes and close your mouth.
Nicole is a little bit limited in the range that she would give me. Think of something really good.
Storyline.
Like getting this snake off your shoulders. Right there.
You can't laugh with tapes on because you just look strange. What is this? What's
They called
happening?
it the Mask of Zorro. It was like purple. And it was cool. I looked like the Hamburglar.
It's nice having Tyra here.
I like that
It's like having
purple.
Michael Jordan teach you how to shoot free throws.
Okay, snake.
I have a snake, and I was the only one that wasn't a puss about it because I love snakes.
Oh, good. Me too.
Like,
Aw.
So that's it. Think really strong, Adrianne. You're like superwoman.
This is an
I think if I was
interesting
going to book a
makeup.
girl today, based on where they are right now, I would probably pick Adrianne. She's
Yeah.
very beautiful. She has a good time. I think it would be fun to work.
The thing with that kind of makeup is I don't feel like it photographs very well. When you have like shine in areas that you wouldn't usually want shine to happen, in photos it can look really, really bizarre. And like retouching that if you don't like it costs so much money and it's so much talent and it's just like not really worth it. Very interesting that they decided to do that, I think.
With her. Okay, I think we got it. You look gorgeous.
Very of
Thank
its
you so
time.
much. I mean, that's like a cover.
Extreme! Paint it purple, girls!
that's a wrap.
That's the rap, girls. Everybody clap. That's the
Tomorrow,
rap.
7
Ooh.
of you will continue on to become America's Next Top Model.
Model
One of
girls.
you will be eliminated.
Oh, no.
Elimination.
They were staring at your pictures forever,
Ooh.
Nicole.
Oh.
I don't know. You're being eliminated, Nicole. That's what it means.
Oh
You're
my
right.
goodness.
I'm not going nowhere. I still have 2 more weeks worth of clothes, baby.
You better work it out.
I think I did a good job
2 weeks
this
of
week.
clothes.
I know I'm not gonna get eliminated because I just try too damn hard, and I
Are
think
you going to wash your face with your jacket
God's
on?
gonna bless me.
Adrianne is sick, guys. What? She's like, you haven't noticed? She's been
See?
so quiet like for 3
See?
hours.
Hey, girls.
Nothing.
I just don't want to throw up in a bag.
Oh. Watch it. She doesn't feel good.
Poor baby. I go over and check on her, and she's in the bathroom, like, shivering and crying. Just really hurts me.
I remember when we watched
like that,
this.
especially when tonight's elimination.
My goodness, girls.
She's being shipped off to the hospital right now, and it's really...
So now it kind of makes me think like Nicole really maybe did have something wrong with her, because in this house there is something, because it's food poisoning, girls, and food poisoning comes from food, which is provided to them in the house, girls.
Bad.
Oh, she does not look well, does she? She's still mic'd up, for goodness sake. Give her a break. This is insane. Oh my goodness, who is this man?
Adrian's so sick, I feel so bad. I've never seen her like that.
In a taxi? Oh, it's America, isn't it? Yeah, maybe not an ambulance. Oh dear. Emergency, girls. Darkness. The bridges.
Elimination day.
On the game.
And everybody just getting ready. Adrianne got 60 days.
I told her that I loved her before she left. You know, that's my girl. So I really hope she feels better.
I would never cut Adrianne for being sick. But unfortunately, the judges came to the decision that if she was not present during the judging, she would be eliminated because it wouldn't be fair to the other girls that would be present.
You just said I'm not going to eliminate her if she's sick, but then the second afterwards, the second clause of that sentence, you said, if she doesn't turn up, we're going to have to eliminate her. Ill.
Hey, Adrianne's gonna miss this. It's gotta suck.
Hateful pants.
She's sick.
Lennox Hospital. Ominous emergency.
Severe case of food poisoning.
There we go, sis.
Faked being better to get out of the hospital. I'm not gonna miss elimination. There's no way.
She looks
right
so
now, I
ill.
feel so incredibly weak. I can't open my eyes. I feel like I can't lift 2 pounds. I feel like.
So why are they like quizzing you in the car? Clearly they would have asked her.
I fully expected Adrianne to be at the judging no matter how sick she was. I knew that she would insist on being there. She's a tough broad, as she would say in her own words.
Welcome, ladies.
It's time for elimination, girls.
It's been another eventful week in your journey in becoming America's next
Oh, I
top
like her
model.
makeup there. That's nice.
And I know this week has been hardcore. A lot of you guys have said, oh,
Tyra's
yeah,
got
this is
lovely
nice, this
eyelid
is fun,
shape.
but this week got serious. So now you see this business is no game.
Why is
But now it's time to make our third
Wait,
cut
why is
towards
the
determining
video
who will
changed
be America's
size?
next top model.
What?
The winner will receive a contract with Revlon.
Revlon.
A fashion spread with Marie Claire. And a
Marie
contract
Claire.
with one of the world's top agencies, Wilhelmina.
Wilhelmina, go.
So we have 5 judges. First, we have Janice Dickinson, one of the world's first supermodels.
And
Bo
bizarre
Quillian,
woman.
fashion editor at Marie
Boat.
Claire magazine. Kimora Lee Simmons,
Kimora,
the owner
go.
and creative director of Baby Fat Fashions. And this week's special judge, Mr. Jay Manuel. Jay has devised a test.
Take a look at the monitor.
A test?
C'est
A
moi.
test?
Whoa.
Oh! Tyra, the
Tyra and I
booby
did
goth.
this look. We were having fun on a shoot, and we wanted to do extreme beauty, so we did it.
You're not always gonna have a great makeup artist like Jay, so you need to know how to do all different styles of makeup.
So the test is, you're going to have 20 minutes. You're each going to receive a
20
copy of the
minutes, go.
photograph. We're going to
That's a
judge
nice
to see
makeup.
who can get the closest to this look.
Oh, they have to recreate the look. Okay. Oh. Oh my god. This is 10 years younger. Da, 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 da. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is the strangest. What?
My tummy just really hurts still, and I'm really weak. And I'm really proud of myself.
You shouldn't have to do any of this. You're like really unwell.
There you go. Whoa.
Adrianne, are you okay?
I think I have food poisoning, that's what they said.
The fact of the matter is that you showed up is what it takes to be a model and a supermodel. Well done. I applaud that.
Oh yeah, I can't
Okay.
believe the face looks amazing.
She's being quite nice there.
Now we're gonna check out your beauty close-up shoot that you did with your extreme makeup.
What was the point?
Whoa.
What was the point of doing the makeup like this?
What do you think
What
about
was
your
the point?
picture?
I think it's really good.
Well, you look amazing.
Does
You
look
didn't even
nice.
look scared of it. I just loved your confidence.
But I hate that shine under here in the photo, if you know what I meant earlier when I said, why would you put shine in places that aren't meant to be shiny?
You look gorgeous, very engaged.
Thank you so much, guys.
Very engaged. Oh, kissy.
On the makeup
Oh dear.
day, we started putting in extensions.
I love the hair.
So when you're in the club, all the girls with the hair weave raise their hands because he's gonna be like, hey.
Oh.
Go to your photo. There's a
Oh.
friggin' snake on my shoulder, and this is what's registered on my face.
I don't like the way they did her eyelashes.
It looks like you really gave it a good try to me.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks,
It's a bit
Boat.
too natural and too light. It
Very
seemed like you
natural.
were scared of it.
I know what you mean. I looked at a couple of the other girls and like I could have gone way more crazy.
All right, so now we have your photo shoot shot. What do you think?
It's gorgeous. I love it.
The look in her eyes is just, I don't know.
A little blank.
Really?
It was a
Very
little difficult
MySpace.
choosing your pictures because a lot of them didn't have life in the eyes. That's something that you really have to work on and really try to pull out of yourself because your eyes tend to go very dead.
Oh. What is this, like,
I
slow-mo?
think you went a little bit too conservative.
And I'm so surprised because you won the makeup challenge.
But you guys noticed I did put the highlighter on my cleavage.
Oh, you did? Oh, I see it. It's so voluptuous.
Voluptuous.
There it is. What do you think?
Sexier
Oh, that's
than
gorgeous.
When I was in a bikini, like.
But
because
still.
it's your type of sexuality. I think it's very sexy.
Gorgeous, gorgeous picture.
Thank you, Boat. Shannon, girls. Oh, dear. Oh, very good. She's got the blush right.
From Ohio. I'm sure this is not really like anything you've had to do on yourself before, so it looks like you gave it a pretty good shot to me.
I don't understand what's the point. Why are they doing the makeup, like, why are they recreating this extreme makeup look? I don't understand. Do they win something? I don't understand. Either way, though, this picture is gorgeous, but why did they put all this, like, gold, like, in her hair and in her ear? And they didn't do this to anyone else? That's a little bit strange.
Whoa! I just can't believe you nailed that look. With everything that was going on, you're trying not to break the
I
leaf,
think
you have
she's a
that huge snake
favorite.
hanging over your shoulder,
I think
so
she's the
love it.
favorite, yeah.
Attitude is great, dude. I'll give you a 10 on this one.
A 10. Hey. Come on, Giselle.
Hello.
I've got
Makeup.
counts.
I don't like it, Giselle.
Yeah, no, it's too bronze.
I think that you look so remarkable in this picture. I didn't even recognize you when I first saw it.
I feel like my face looks too plain.
I would put that up.
Why give her glitter textured skin? It's not going to translate. Why? Why do this?
I think it's beautiful.
You're beautiful on the outside, and you just need to have that thought in your mind.
Hempst. Oh, Robin.
Your eyebrows look great. Your eyes look great. It's perfect. Thank you.
Here's your photo shoot shot.
Snake.
Oh,
Snake.
that's really pretty.
It's a beautiful picture. You're a beautiful girl.
I love you, Robin, but you just give so much attitude. Makeover day. Oh my God, Kimura.
She was just crying and acting a fool and bitching and moaning and being a diva, but a diva in the wrong negative kind of way.
Okay,
I've been through hair hell.
Right, exactly.
Fried, dyed, falling out, dreadlocks, afro, pulled back into a tight bun, and then frizzed out, all in 5 fashion shows in one day.
But just the point is, Robin, when you get to the real world, they'll just say bye.
Right.
Not sure I agree with that sentiment. I don't think, like, while I sort of understand that, like, you will be asked to do certain things in the modeling industry, I do also feel like you should be able to say no to someone and have it not, like, completely backfire and destroy your career. But also, the modeling industry is a bit akin to, I'm not going to say it, actually, akin to a problematic, nefarious industry, which is very bad, should we say. And in that, if you don't do as you're told, you do get punished. So, not good.
Oh. It looks a little conservative. Jay, what do you think?
I don't think that lies.
After you were bragging about being a makeup artist, and then every test I gave you, you failed.
Honey, I don't know what that was.
I don't know what it was either.
I see nothing vaguely similar to this makeup whatsoever.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What? So we need to look at the image here. So look at this image, this vague, blurry image of Tyra. She's got the red in the middle here. She's got the pink and the red blush going underneath up into the temples. She's got smudged black eyeshadow and then like a bronze contour and a skinny eyebrow. Look at that. Now look at Ebony's face. She's done the exact same thing. She's got the red in the middle. She's got the sort of like red pinky colors going out here into a cheekbone shape. She hasn't pulled it up as much, but she does have it going through here. And also a skinny eyebrow. So I don't understand what Janice Dickinson is saying there, but I bet they would have had to use Revlon makeup to do this. I'm not sure I could recreate that photo with Revlon makeup, and I can 100% tell you, Jay Manuel would not have been using Revlon makeup on Tyra Banks in that time. No.
Whatsoever. So, here's your shot. What do you think?
Well, I like
hate those gems.
And
hate
with
those
your
gems.
skin texture, being an African-American woman, it should be like butter. At the retouching session, your photo was the hardest that we had to do.
So let her have some salicylic acid and move on with her
Guys,
life.
now it's time to deliberate, and to me, this week is very difficult.
Okay, come on then.
The fact that she is so ill.
She worked it.
Ill.
It's great
Disco.
attitude. I really love the photograph.
Kissy, out.
Kissing.
She looks afraid
Ooh.
to me there. Sorry.
Shannon.
And I think she's.
We'll be seeing you later, Janice.
Okay. Elise. In.
Stunning makeup, stunning girl. I think she's.
Why is Janice Dickinson's microphone so terrible in every episode we've watched? It's like she's got this like possessed demon of the microphone being like,
stunning girl, she's all for our heights are out, in, out.
Like why? Very strange.
Perfect.
Nicole.
Maybe that's her real demons escaping.
I don't think she's the most photogenic.
I feel like she doesn't want to be here.
Then that just bothers me.
Giselle.
I don't know about that whole putting yourself that down thing. It completely turns me off.
I understand everybody's reservations about her self-image problems, but the thing for me is it doesn't show in the photograph.
Robin.
True.
I think Robin is a gorgeous girl. I was so disappointed to hear that she had a bad attitude.
That diva thing turned me off.
Ebony.
I love the color of her skin, I really do. But up close, she just looked so old.
Ebony just is much too harsh for me. I just don't get it.
All right, we've reached our decision.
Bit rude. All right, come on then. Who's off to the guillotine?
But I only have 7 pictures in my hands. And these 7 pictures represent the 7 of you that will still be in the running to becoming America's Next Top Model. Shannon.
See, Shannon's favorite so far.
Congratulations. You're still in the running to become
top
America's
girl.
Next Top Model.
Oh.
Kissy.
Gout.
Congratulations. Elise.
She's got gout.
Congratulations. You're still in the running to become America's Next Top Model.
Gout.
Giselle.
Gout. Gout. She's got gout.
Giselle, if you don't think you're fierce, then I won't.
Oh.
Congratulations. You're still in the running to become America's Next Top Model. Adrianne.
Oh,
Adrianne,
poor
I
Adrianne,
commend you
look.
for being here. There is a balance, though. And in your quest for winning
She's got to
this
take all that makeup
contest,
off as well whilst feeling
just
awful.
make sure you know how far to push yourself. Congratulations.
Gout.
Robin.
She's got gout. She's got gout. Gout.
Robin,
Gout. She's
the whole
got gout.
tantrum thing,
Turn off.
we're only going to allow one of those.
Thing is, with Robin, is that like while I understand that like everyone's allowed like a few tantrums in their life because like that's a discomfort of living is sometimes having to have a tantrum, but like the fact that they called it a tantrum makes me kind of feel like you are infantilizing this woman. Like she is a grown adult. She was 26 here, I think. So it's like everyone's at fault. Everyone's at fault.
Congratulations. You're still in the running to become America's Next Top Model.
Run. Ooh.
Well, Ebony and Nicole.
Berries and cream. Come on, girls. Oh, Ebony is she's not in the
I
bottom.
only have
Ridiculous.
one photo in my hands. And whoever receives this photo will continue on the journey of becoming America's Next Top Model. The other person will be eliminated.
Eliminated.
And must immediately return to the
Go
penthouse and pack your belongings. Nicole,
Sail off into the night.
your body is beautiful.
Like a woman on the game.
Still feel like you really need to work on your facial expressions, especially your eyes. I
Eyeball.
feel like whatever worry that you have comes through in your pictures.
Come through.
Ebony, I think you're so beautiful.
Yes.
The color of your skin is so beautiful, but the texture of your skin needs a lot of work.
But like, what? So why have you brought her here just to tell her that?
Congratulations.
Ridiculous.
You're still in
Ebony.
the running to becoming America's Next
Yes,
Top Model.
yes. We knew it. Yes. But also, sorry, Nicole, that your boyfriend is terrible to you. Absolutely hateful man. Oh, I hope she didn't end up with him. Oh.
I don't have any regrets. I don't have any regrets at all.
No regret.
There's definitely a relief that I am going home, and it's a small one.
Thank goodness she also said, don't take out my hair extensions, because she would have had to go home without any hair. Like what? With the very expensive hair she just paid for. And now she's like 2 episodes in, she's gone.
That would probably be just to be with my boyfriend. I guess I'm not going to be there next time.
She's 22. It's very young. Everybody makes mistakes at 22. I'll fade into the night like a woman on the gout. Ken, Mark, Tyra!
Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode.
And we're not doing that today. Why would they put that there? They've never done that before. Oh, sneaky girls. Ooh. So, my lovelies, I'm going to take out my hanger there and push my laptop away and just kind of have a little bit of a recap of what we have seen in today's episode, or at least a little bit of a thought about it, because I'm a bit confused. I'm a bit confused because so many of these girls are told, like, conflicting things. They're told, like, be strong, be confident, be nice.
Don't be too strong, don't be too confident, don't be too nice.
I feel like this is so detrimental to the psyche because they are putting them through the ringer for something that they don't even really know what they're going to get out of it because it's the first series ever. I really don't like the way that Ebony was treated in this episode. She's been picked on because she said that she didn't like the way the hairdresser did her hair, which is completely valid if somebody who doesn't know what they're doing with this specific hair texture and type is trying to create a style that just doesn't work. I think that is absolutely up for criticism. The very fact that they try to make it out like, oh, she's just an angry woman who complains all the time. I was a bit like, no, I don't like that at all, no. And then at the end, they really went hard on Ebony's skin texture. But it's like, you would have seen her photos already before she got to the competition. You could have easily done or said something, or like no amount of positivity was given in this criticisms. It was just like, your texture makes you look old. Jay Manuel was just like, you need the moisturizer. Like, moisturizer will not improve the texture unless it's a specific moisturizer that has skincare ingredients to enhance the texture of the skin. What she needed was either a retinol or a salicylic acid, maybe even a couple of harsher peels just to get the skincare started, and then created a gorgeous canvas to work with. I think over time, it really would have made a lot of sense to do something like a salicylic acid every other night in her skincare routine in order to really, like, reduce the texture and chemically exfoliate the skin. This was 20 years ago, though, but I mean, 20 years ago was, well, how old was that 20 years ago? No, I wasn't doing it 20 years ago. But at the age of 16 and 17, I was doing TCA acid peels in order to really improve the texture of my skin and prevent long-term aging. And I think it did actually work quite well. But that's more like 16 years ago now. So, I don't know. I feel a little bit conflicted about this episode, but realistically, I feel very conflicted about the whole ANTM franchise as it is. I feel like it's just a little bit strange. Also, Tyra was getting involved with the makeup backstage. Is she a makeup artist? I suppose everyone in the public eye has to have some sort of makeup talent though, don't they? Because sometimes you have to do it yourself, girls. Anyway, my loves, let me know what you think about the episode that we have watched today, and stay tuned for another one coming soon. Episode 4. I have hit this lamp so many times today, this poor thing. And it's time for the Patreons. You can see yourself scrolling past on the screen right here. Yes, you can. If you want to become a member of the Patreon, click the link in the description box below. You get access to outtakes, you get access to archived live streams, you get access to extra special bits as well. And I want to say a massive hello and welcome to Smeeshi, Kim Howes, Lisa Springer, Taisha Harding, Liza S, finally Mrs. Lauren Scott, congratulations, I think, Dorothy Burstein, and Alyssa Robinson. Thank you so much for joining, my loves. And we also have two birthdays in November. On November 16th, I want to say a happy birthday to Lane Wade and Casey Donahue. I wish you both very gorgeous birthdays, you absolute stunners. Today's Twitch shout out goes to Fox in a Box 57. Thank you so much for following me over on Twitch, you stunning woman on the go. And if you want to be in with a chance of being featured in my next video's Twitch shout out, make sure you follow me on Twitch. I stream Mondays and Thursdays, my lovelies. Can't wait to see you over there. It is Luxeria Plays. And I want to say a massive thank you to my top tier Patreons, Kelly Loom, Stephanie Niatupski, Steffi Tech, Casey Donahue, Traverful, Ryan Vita, Elizabeth Stone, Celine Yates, Lane Wade, Caitlin Coating, Min TM, Caitlin Wright, Jenny Hendricks, Abigail Ash, Crafty Leaks, Moriah Sherman, ContraPoints, Victoria Waldock, Succubus Lena, Shell Herman, Jodia, Jara Pavlovsky, Jevod, Orkos Samoji, Moldy Apple, Victoria Corella, Megan Holly, Dana Broderick, Moisten98, Zaya Nazar, and Danielle. Thank you so much for your continued support on this channel. We are thriving. We're almost at 100k. Can you believe it? I'm so excited, my love. So excited. And with that, I'm going to leave it on a note of, if someone is really complaining about an injustice to you, it doesn't really cost anything to just have a little listen. Have a little listen, my loves, and be a good friend. That's all. And with that, my lovelies, I will see you in the next video. Yes.